Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Neverwinter Nights 2 Complete. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In this Neverwinter Nights 2 Complete build video, we're going to go ahead and build the perfect dual wielding assassin, which comprises of the assassin, rogue, and of course Shadowdancer. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights 2 builds and content just like this. I'm going to go ahead and give the advantages and disadvantages of this build. Now, advantages, here's the deal. Because you have high dexterity, you're going to excel well with perfect dual wielding. Yeah, in other words, you're going to get that real quick. Speaking of perfect dual wielding, yeah, all your attacks are going to be the same offhand, I should say, main hand and offhand. Another advantage I would definitely say is you'll have all your skills that you definitely need. Another advantage I will say is on foes you can critical hit against, a sneak attack against, you can wreck them. Now, disadvantages, your sneak attacks will be useless against foes who are immune to that, or even critical hits. Another thing is you gotta maintain evil. You gotta keep evil. So if you accidentally did too many good things, yeah, try to level up as an assassin, and that's gonna be impossible. Another disadvantage is your will saves are gonna suffer greatly. So I'm gonna go over the races. I'm going to go ahead and go over each of the races. So gold dwarves, that's a hard pass, -2 dexterity. Dexterity is our main focus. Gray dwarfs, that's not bad at all. You just lose charisma, but constitution's good. However, the ECL is a disadvantage too. Now, shield dwarfs, they're pretty good. You're just going to miss out on the charisma, but constitution's nice. Drow, this is actually a good race for it. Only thing is -2 constitution since it's an elf, but still. Very nice race. You have to deal with daylight issues. That's the only thing. Still, very good rogue class you should be as a drow. Moon elves are not bad. +2 dexterity is really nice. Just multi-classing will be a little tough for getting more experience. Sun elves, they are alright. They're more of a, I should say, caster type of, I should say, elven race. Wild elves, +2 dexterity is great, but -2 intelligence. So you're going to get hurt on the, I should say, the skills. That's the only thing. Wood elf, they're actually really good. Just minus, I should say, constitution, intelligence. But still, you want to go wood elf, that's a nice race to go for that. Gnome, let's go over our little races. Now, deep gnome, they're very good. Just your strength will suffer. Charisma, you don't care about, but strength, that's a little issue there. But dexterity, +2. Now, rock gnomes, +2 constitution, -2 strength. Halfling, I feel like this is one of the two best races for it. +2 dexterity, -, strength, that's alright. We can make that up, of course, by balancing it out. Has some good stuff too, plus lucky is not bad, all for save throws. Strong heart halfling, same as the other one, however, quick to master. You lose lucky, but you get 1 extra feat when you level up. This is the race I would definitely pick, is strong heart halflings. There are one of them. I'll tell everybody. Well, there's also the drow. That's number 3 on my list, and 4 is tieflings. We'll get to the tieflings in a bit. Half elf, they're not bad at all. No plus or minuses in ability scores. Still, if you want to go that route, go for it. Make sure you have 18 dex. That's important. Half orc, +2 strength. However, intelligence and charisma, yeah, that's the only thing. Well, charisma I don't care about, but intelligence, yeah. You want a little stronger assassin, go for it. Human, this is another good race. You get extra feat and skills. Very good. No plus or minuses at all. It's great. Now let's go over the planar touch ones. Asamirs, they're more of a paladin type of race or a cleric. They're alright, but I'd probably say there's better races out there. Tieflings are really good. +2 dexterity intelligence. That's perfect. -2 charisma, forget about that. So you don't care about charisma for assassin builds. Still, it's a very good race. Plus, they have a nice, I should say, multi-classing rogue. However, their level adjustments +1, but it's a good race. Now, the elemental ones, they're all right for the most part if you want to go that route, but they're more for fighting classes. We're more of a sneaky type of class, or in this case, cut someone's throat while you're sneaking away. But still, if you want to go the elemental route, that's fine. But tieflings in this one is the best for the planar touch ones. Seriously, for that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Yuan-Ti Purebloods. These are good races for it. Dexterity, charisma, intelligence, plus. Level adjustment too, but that's alright. Gray Orcs, they're okay, but again, -2 intelligence. So I'm going with the Halfling. I'm going to go ahead and do the Strong Heart ones because I felt like it's best for this build. But you can pick the other races if you want to also. Now, as for classes, you're going to start as a rogue until after level 7. Once your character levels at 8, what happens immediately is, you guessed it, you go to Shadowdancer. Now, we're going to pick the 2 feats required for Shadowdancer at the start to get rid of that. Shadowdancer, you're going to need dodge mobility, then you're going to need hide, move silently, and tumble. And that'll help you out greatly. We're going to get that to 10 ranks after level 7. Very easy. After that, we'll immediately jump into all 10 levels of the assassin. So we got to be evil. We're going to be full on evil. Hide and move silently, we'll get that to 10 since it's linked with the Shadowdancer. So after that, we'll go back to rogue. So your only choice is starting as a rogue. Now for alignment, for assassin, you gotta be evil. So it's lawful evil, neutral evil, or chaotic evil. I prefer neutral or chaotic evil for thieving classes, since it's more easier for us to break the law or get into things. We don't lose any more lawful points, of course. So we'll pick our alignment. As far as Deity, you can pick any. No, Baal is not in it. Same thing as Bane. Bane was a revive in 4.0. Baal was 5.0. There's a long story. Cedric, or Cydric, is a good substitute for Baal, since he took over that role. I prefer Mass since it's more of an assassin type of, I should say, deity. Besides, it's neutral evil, which is fine. Shadows, thievery, thieves, perfect for this. This is just optional. Now for abilities. Okay, listen up. You want strength at 12. That's good enough for a rogue. You stop there, then use items to boost that up. Dexterity is your main stat. You're not going to last long without high dexterity for any of the roguish classes, especially for assassin. So 18 you want to hit at. Constitution, Intelligence, 14. Constitution, extra hit points, saves, and of course such. Intelligence, more skills. Keep your wisdom and charisma at 10. I like to keep it up. And I'm bugging negative, so this way I don't lose any negatives in certain skills that I do use that requires wisdom or charisma. Here's a recap. 12 strength, 18 dexterity, constitution, intelligence 14, wisdom, and charisma 10. Now dexterity we're going to level every time we get to levels of 4, which is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 28. So that's about it. Our next thing is the backgrounds we're going to go ahead and speak about. So here's the deal about backgrounds, everyone. Any of them is good if you want to pick it. Just make sure you do not subtract from hide or move silently or tumble. Bad idea. I like to pick troublemaker since this gives me reflex saves, set traps, and slay hands. Mainly reflex saves. I'll take -2 on the will saves. But no background, that is fine. Wild Child is not bad either. You just lose -2 on lore and praise if you're going that route. So Troublemaker, Wild Child's pretty good. Foreigner's not bad at all. You just lose diplomacy. We're not going to pick a skill in diplomacy, so forget about that. Veteran's not bad either. No background's best if you're afraid of plus or minuses. As for skills, okay, listen up. This is going to be very important. I'm putting bluff as my talking skill since it's more for rogues and such. You can put diplomacy or intimidation. Intimidation is a good substitute. Disable devices is great for traps. However, that's not our main skill. Hide must max out. Number 1. Put your points in the hide. Move silently. Must max out. Put your points into that. I don't care. Important. Now, I'm putting points in open lock, so this way I do some thieving stuff. Breaking into people's houses, or breaking people's houses, cut their throats. Search and spot, I put at 4 for now. They're both good. Next one's very important, which is tumble. Max that out. You're going to max that out big time. That's one of your 3 skills you need. I put 4 for now for use magic devices. That's another good skill to use, so this way I can use certain classes stuff. So very important. Tumble, hide, and move silently. That's your focus of this build. And then your talking skills, those are optional, but I always like to have them in the main campaign and the others too. Now, next up are feats. If you have 1 feat, focus on dodging and mobility. And that's it. Everything else you might be behind. You're going to miss out on an extra sneak attack, but that's alright. But if you're like me, if you pick a human or a strong heart halfling, you get 2. Dodge, we're going to need for Shadowdancer. Mobility, we're going to need for Shadowdancer. So you have to pick both of those, no matter what. Starting out or the next feat level. My final advice is very simple. When you start out, make sure you have your tank going first. Then you go in second, being all sneaky and such. And attack. So once you do get to the Shadowdancer, yeah, things will change for you. For now, use your party members to go in there and stab for you. With this build, you're going to do well. Now, if you're picking in small races like I am, your weapon selection for dual wielding is limited. I'm going to be using short swords because I felt like that's the best weapons for this build. So let's start on the leveling. So now we're leveling up our rogue once again from 2 to 7. So at this point, we should focus on our skills unless you pick one feat at the start of character creation. Next feat level, of course, you should definitely go for mobility. For now, let's level up the rogue. Please note, you must maintain your evilness. So anyways, your skills, bluff, disable devices, hide, move silently. Those 2 are important. Search and spot, and then tumble, very important. And then, of course, use magical devices. Bluff's always optional, but I like the talking skills in games like this. But still, focus on tumble, hide, and move silently, because that's required for not only the assassin, well, actually, hide and move silently, but Shadowdancer also requires tumble too, plus hide and move silently. We'll level up our character once again. So, rogue, same skills, focus on hide, move silently, and tumble. Now, at this point, if a feat comes up, you should definitely make sure you pick mobility. If you pick 1 at start, if you pick 2, you will all see why in a few moments, but let me make sure. Yep. So we get a few things. So if you pick 1, mobility. If not, do your weapon focus. I'm going to do short sword or do the other one that is different, depending on your race. So I'm doing short sword since they're both light, and there's some good short swords out there. You get +1 using a short sword with your weapon focus. Sneak attack, that means if foes at a disadvantage, you get to do some damage. And trap sense, we get an extra bonus looking for traps since we're a rogue class. Rogue, since this every level is a 4, pick dexterity. Everything will go into dexterity. Even on one of the epic levels when we get a point in dexterity up there via feat. Usual suspects, make sure you do hide, move silently, and of course tumble you max out. Always max those out no matter what. If you have any points for cross class, spellcraft is a way to go. Uncanny dodge, we retain our dexterity bonuses when we're at a disadvantage in combat. So if our dexterity bonus, like for example, we're wearing leather armor, is at I should say 7 or 8, we do retain that. That's free for our rogue class, which is good. So we'll level up our rogue once again, and put the points in usual suspects. Bluff's optional, but I like talking skills. Hide, move silently, and tumble. You want to get that up there to 8. So at this point, we have the prerequisite if we maintain our evilness to be assassin, but we're going to do that after the Shadowdancer. And we get another sneak attack. So this is good. Our sneak attack is now getting up there. So things are looking good. Level up the rogue again. Same thing with the skills, including the important 3. Next time we level up our skills at 10, we should be at for the Shadowdancer class. But still, we're getting close. This is level 6, everyone. We're doing it. Next is your weapon focus if you only pick 1 at character creation, or me, 2 weapon fighting. So 2 weapon fighting's like this. If your main hand and offhand are like heavy weapons and such, you'll get penalized heavily. If your main hand is heavy, your offhand is light, that penalty will be reduced severely. This is the gateway to perfect 2 weapon fighting. You gotta go through some feats in order to get that, but this is the first step in that. Now, I have 2 short swords, and let me tell you, I don't get penalized much. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, my bonus attacks look like it's +3 in each hand. It's kind of like perfect 2 weapon fighting, but we still get penalized for extra attacks down the line. But that's all right. But once we get to perfect 2 weapon fighting, we'll own the battlefield. See, we're at +3, exactly the same. Yeah, short swords are light, especially for halflings like this character. So we'll level up the rogue again. Everything should be at 10 at this point. Hide, move silently, tumble should be at 10. Once that happens, and you have mobility and dodge, congratulations, you're a Shadowdancer, which is really good at this point. And there you go. We're going to go ahead and hit next after that. Let's get that going too. And there you go, everyone. And we get extra sneak attack. Now we're going to level up once again, you guessed it, to the Shadowdancer. So this will be only one level for the Shadowdancer because hide in plain sight, you get that at 1. Level 8, dexterity. Put everything into dexterity. I'm going to probably say is at this point, focus on bluff, hide, move silently, and tumble if you can. Those are the 3, and we have 1 extra AC because we have a tumble at 10. Maybe more since our dexterity is up there. It depends. And there you go. And we're just go ahead store the points if we need to, and then we'll stop there. And we hide in plain sight. That means you could go into stealth as long as you're not attacking anything. You pop in and out of stealth with ease. It is time to go ahead and level up our assassin class from 1 to 10. So we got the Shadowdancer, that's done. History, assassin, we're going to go ahead and do it. We got hide, move silently, and of course at 8 each. And we're evil. If you're not evil, you cannot be an assassin. Simple as that. So what we're going to do is catch up many of the skills if we can at this point. But hide, move silently, and tumble is very important. We even got bluff there. It's a class skill, or say prestige class skill. So for now, I'm going to try to is figure out which one I need to get up there. Yeah, assassins, they have a less skill points, but don't worry. We'll be able to catch up the main class skills. Spellcraft, it's going to take a hit, but you can find any items that gives you points in spellcraft. That'll give from 5 to 10. That's fine. But still, it's up to you on if you want to continue spellcraft at this point. Now we're assassins, so what we're going to do is go ahead and get weapon finesse. Instead of strength in certain weapons, it'll be dexterity. It'll be put in our attack rolls and such. So, for instance, we have a short sword. Guess what? That will be in dexterity instead of strength. And we're dual-wielding short swords, so it's all good. Use poison. In other words, is we're able to poison weapons when we need to, and we won't get poisoned at all, since we're the master of that. Now, death attack, it's automatic. I think 1 attack per round or foe or something like that. Yeah, you use this ability to do a sneak attack. If your sneak attack lands, then your foe must make a fortitude save or become paralyzed. If they become paralyzed, you do more sneak attacks against them unless they're immune to sneak attacks. Good setup. So we're going to level up our character. Hide, move silently, and tumble. That's important. And start to try to catch up anything else. Either make a choice between either A, open locks, or disable devices. Now your spots and search will be a little bit dumbed down due to the fact you have less skill points, but that's alright. It happens. Open locks, and of course disable device will be down a little bit too. We get poison save, so we get extra saves in the poison, so that's good. And ghostly visage, that works exactly like the mages, I should say, or sorcerer spells or wizards. Exactly like that. It's like a free spell slot. We get to cast that once per day, which is very good for assassin. We're going to get some nasty stuff down the line. That's all I'm going to say. So keep on picking the assassin. Yeah, I'm sorry, my character could not find a hood at all for assassin. So anyways, your skills, hide, move silently, tumble, your talking skills, optional, but always have those ready, even if you're diplomatic. Really, you're not. You're just there just to kill someone and get away with it. I'm just saying, be evil. We're closing at 20 tumble. At 20 tumble, we have 1 more free AC. And, of course, we get our boost in the death attack, which is good. So, we're at level 12. So, what we're going to do is put dexterity at 21. So, all points in dexterity for every levels of 4. Same thing with the skills you did on the previous levels on the assassin path. And there we go. Another point in tumble. Now, if this was Neverwinter Nights 1, we would have 3 free AC already since this is 5. 2, nerfed it to 10, you get 1 AC point. Just want to tell everybody that for history reasons. Now we get another poison save. Next up is, let's see here what's on my list. I'm trying to look for it. I don't like 2-weapon defense. Instead, what we're going to do is improve 2-weapon fighting. Our second hand when we do a second attack, it'll get a penalty of 5. But the same rules do apply with the 2 weapon fighting. Still, it's all good. So let's go ahead and end this level up part, and we're done. So let's go level up next. See, we got a little bit penalized with our second attack, but that's all right. So let's go level up in the assassin path. So at this point, you're kicking butt in the main campaign, or some of the other ones like the Storms of Zihar, and you're just being all evil. Same skills as before, focus on hide, move silently, and tumble. Very important. You want to make sure you move and shake, or say move in and get ready to kill some people. I hit next, and we get is darkness and improve uncanny dodge and death attack. Darkness is just like the spell, and of course uncanny dodge. We get another bonus, of course. Let me go ahead and look at that real quick. Where is that? Okay, darkness. Yeah, I'm putting that there. Almost forgot that. Just like the spell, you cast darkness. If you have something like True Seeing and your foes doesn't, you get bonus damage against them. Usual suspects for the skills, and just keep on going. And yeah, by the way, uncanny dodge. I think I remember rogues get that too. We also get another poison save, so we get more saves against poison. Since we're assassins, we know how to use poison. Poison our enemies, or in my case, sneak in someone's house, be sneaky, and just stab them from the back. And then call it a day. And there you go. Now we get ourselves another feat. We get invisibility, just like the spell. You do an action, invisibility goes bye-bye. Another death attack. Improve critical. It will drop our critical roll needs. Like, for example, it used to be 19 through 20 on a longsword. Now it's 17 through 20, thanks to improved critical. And the invisibility spell, just like the regular spell, like I mentioned before. Yeah, we get some spell-like abilities as an assassin, and some of them we get to abuse on others. Just watch out for True Seeing when you cast invisibility, because they'll see right through you. Same thing if you're stealth. Again, we're at level 16. Every level is 4. Put your points in dexterity. Very important. So we're level up our character. There you go. Just keep on leveling it up. Same skills, and there you go. We get more poison saves. That's going to be like that a lot for the assassins. So we're at level 9, close at the cap. Yet level 10 is the cap for assassins for prestige class. Make sure move silently, hide, and tumble are maxed out. And of course we get greater invisibility. That means we still get to do some attacks while we're invisible. Just watch out for True Seeing and see invisible. That's the only issue you'll have. But still, it's a good ability to have for assassins, so this way you could troll foes like crazy. Let's go with the assassin. So at this point, our main skill should be above 20. If it's tumble above 20, you get 2 free AC points, which is very good in my eyes. We're going to get greater 2 weapon fighting. This is the last prerequisite before the perfect 2 weapon fighting, and we need 25 dex for that. Our third attack will take a -10 attack penalty on our offhand, but that's alright. So we'll select that, and we get another poison save, and that is it for the Assassin Prestige class. Now, next up, since the Assassin's done, and plus I'll show everybody my attacks. Yeah, unfortunately, we got the penalty, but that's alright. So we're going to go ahead and, of course, get the Rogue class. That's the only one we'll do now. These last 2 levels are non-epic, so start catching up any of the skills you need to, but hide, move silently, and tumble, you want maxed out. So I'm just going to start catching up, like, for example, pick locks, open locks, and, of course, spot and tumble. I'll try to do that. Okay, that is good enough. Search and spot will definitely catch up, don't worry. Now we're at level, I should say, that was 19, now 20. Every level of 4's dexterity, so 23 dexterity, you should be at level 20 exactly. Hide, move silently, tumble maxed out. Talking skills you definitely want maxed out, helps out greatly. At this point, you should be done with the original campaign if you're using this build for it. You just gotta do a lot of evil at this point, seriously. We'll finish up the skills, and that should definitely do it. Let's go ahead and do that now. And there we go. Catch up anything like search and spot too. That's about it. On to epic levels. For the next 10 levels, we're going to be epic rogues. We'll start our path there at least. So your same skills as before. Anything that's lacking, start catching up if you can with your class skills. So let's go ahead and do that. And there. And let's see what else. I'm just double checking. Yeah, make sure hide, move silently, and tumble is maxed out. Very important. So let's see here. It says epic character. Congratulations. Yay, we get to celebrate. Now we get 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do opportunist. So anytime when foes are at disadvantage, we get +4 bonus to our attack rolls. And if we dart in and out thanks to hide in plain sight, yeah, that will definitely come into effect. Second, we're going to get ourselves a great dexterity. We get 1 point in dexterity. So I want to definitely make sure I use level 24 and 28 to get to 26 dexterity. So now we're at 24 dexterity, which is all good. So next up is bluff, disable devices, you name it, hide and move silently, and tumble. Anything else that has class skills, start catching up. You'll definitely catch up with those. Spellcraft, you might not be able to gain more points, but that's all right. We got tumble. That's good enough. If you need more, I should say, items against spells, either immunity or spell resistance, and of course, we do get a sneak attack. Things are going well in the epic lands, I should say, so let's keep on going with that at least. So let's level up, and there we go. Let's see what else we're going to get. Yeah, same skills as before. Make sure your, I should say, Trinity 3 is up there. We get Trap Sense again, another point in that. That is good. I'm going to do Epic Prowess. That means all of our attacks will be +1. So if we have 4 attacks per round, that gets up by 1. Helps out against the penalties, of course. Level 24, put your points in dexterity. Now we have 25 dexterity. That's a requirement for perfect 2-weapon fighting, along with the other 2-weapon fighting offensive ones. 2-weapon defense does not count, so don't worry about that. So next time we get a chance to pick a feat, if we can, then what happens is we get perfect 2-weapon fighting. Yep, see, there it is, perfect 2-weapon fighting. So your main hand and your offhand on all attacks will match. So, for example, if it's 20, 15, 10, and 5 for your main hand, your offhand will be that too, exactly. This will make you a powerhouse. This will make you own your foes like crazy. This will make sure your foes will run, and we get another bonus on our sneak attack too. So our sneak attack's getting higher, our death attack's getting up there, and now we get to perfect 2-weapon fighting case. Things are in real trouble. See, it all matches the same. No more penalties, no more being held back. So we're going to level up our character, same skills, make sure hide, move silently, and of course tumble is seriously up there. Yeah, see, we're almost at 30 for tumble. That is 3 AC points. Maybe more because we have high dexterity. I decided to pick blind fighting late because at this point some enemies will start to use some form of invisibility and such. If so, we don't get penalized against that, which is a good thing. So we'll level up our character. Same skills as before. Just keep on going like I am. And there you go. Now, at the end, you're not going to be able to pick, you guessed it, an extra improved sneak attack. But still, that's all right. We get another Trap Sense and a regular sneak attack bonus. Let's keep on leveling up our rogue here. And there, let's keep at it. And it should be almost done. Spot and of course search should be almost all caught up. See, it's almost there. We get ourselves another feat, everyone. So let's go down the list. I'm gonna go ahead and do improved sneak attack. This gives us another 1d6 in sneak attack damage. That goes up to 10 times. And you know what? We're gonna do that another time. Unless of course you have to pick a perfect 2-weapon fighting, but that's all right. See, we got 2d6 sneak attacks now, so this is good. And you get foes not immune to critical hits, or I should say definitely sneak attacks, because sometimes they're one and the other together. So let's go ahead and do rogue, level 28. We're going to pick his dexterity, everyone. There you have it. We're going to do the other skills. Here you go. Let's get the rest there. And there you have it. So let's finish this up. Okay, we're almost done. And there. And there you go. We get another point in sneak attacks. So our sneak attack definitely went up. With improved sneak attack, death attack, we're monsters on the you know, against foes who are flat-footed against us, I should say, as long as they're not immune to sneak attacks. So pick the skills. We're almost closing in at the cap, which is 33 because we're at level 29. We already got 3 free AC thanks to Tumble being up there. So let's go ahead and pick our, I should say, there. We're going to pick toughness. This way we get extra hit points. So it's retroactive 1 hit point per level. Since it's 29 levels, we get 29 extra hit points. Or so. Very good. It helps. It adds up all towards the end. So we'll level up one more time. And there we should be able to do it. There you go. And that's it for the skills. Make sure hide, move silently, tumbles all at 33. Base. That's before the dexterity modifiers kicks in and it gets up for you. And use magical device. I have 14. That's good enough. I should get some nice bonuses out of it. So let's hit next. After that, let's see what else we can get at this point. I just want to show that before I do end this portion of the build video. And there you go. And now at this point, you should get your second sneak attack, or in my case, a third one that's improved. So for me, it's 3d6. Anybody else who had only 1 feat at the start, it should be 2d6. And that's it from 1 through 30 on Assassin. Next part is gear talk. Let's go ahead and go over the ability scores on how it works in Neverwinter Nights 2. In order to get 10 dexterity, you must make sure you have an item that has 10 dexterity. It cannot be 8 dexterity plus 2 dexterity because it'll go for the highest, which is 8. Definitely for skills, it's hide and move silently and tumble if you can. Spellcraft also. Improve your will saves big time, especially also Fortitude is nice to improve too. Any immunities, go for that. Keen your weapons, haste, go for that. If you have true seeing, that is great. That's a nice weapon you can use against other stealthy foes. Acid damage for weapons, that's good too. That's about it for gear more advice. Let's talk about combat next. Here is the combat portion of this video, everyone. So here's the deal. We're going to talk about versus foes you can do critical hits against. Or in this case, foes you could do a sneak attack against. You see these lizard folks, they're the prime target. So if you have a tank, send that tank in. Then you go in and attack your foes at a disadvantage. If not, sneak in and out. Just always watch out for true seeing. Take out any foes that it has true seeing on them. Then, of course, weed out the rest. Right now, I'm running away while I'm being stealthy. I'm taking out these casters first. Yeah, this one likes to run. And I get to do full damage. Look at the damage fly. And if I'm trapped, Perfect 2 weapon fighting is going to save my bacon. So I'm just showing you the stealthiness I am pulling off. With the buffs I have, it's great. If you don't have any buffs, make sure you have some potions ready. So this way, if you're stealthing in and out, you stealth in and then you drink a potion. It'll pop you out of stealth, but you get to save yourself after the potion drink. Still, if you feel like you're good enough, just fight your way through foes. You get to shred them like crazy. You do not have cleave or great cleave, but still, perfect 2 weapon fighting, you're a beast no matter what. See a sneak attack, I am doing so much damage at this point. I'm wrecking foes. They're all falling down big time, including casters also. Other than that, yeah, these type of foes, they'll die very easily. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this battle, and then, of course, talk about the next set of foes. So here we go on that, everyone. So you're asking, Fenton, this is great against foes not immune to critical hits. What about, like, for example, the undead? Oh, you're going to have to improvise. So at this point, focus anything like on heavy spellcasters. They usually go down fast. Like, for example, these liches. Now, your party members with you, have them to, of course, take out, of course, protections. And then as for your frontline fires, let them go in first. While they're distracted, you go in and do some damage. Now, perfect 2 weapon fighting is going to make everything much more easier. I'm going to get surrounded quite a bit. However, these skeletons, they're going to die horribly. See, look, see, they're all getting hit by 1 attack per round. In case I got 4 attacks per weapon. And now I'm just going to go ahead stealth only to line of sight them. Yeah, use the high in plain sight only to line of sight. You're not going to be able to do sneak attack damage since they're immune to it. However, you get to use this to, of course, lose your foes. If they can't see you, they can't attack. So remember that. Just always watch out for true seeing. Aim for the true seeing foes first. Once they go, everybody else cannot see you, because true seeing foes will point out saying, there is the assassin, go kill it. So you see I already took out all the liches. Now I'm going to try to take out the mummies. At this point, I'm just going to most likely melee my way through. With this build, you're going to have high dexterity. You're going to wreck everything in sight. Just watch out for any will save stuff thrown against you. It's definitely forward 2 also. Get immunity items for that, or will saves and forward 2 up there. That is the combat portion, so here's my final advice before I do end the video. Now, first thing you need to do when you're building your character up, knowing that you're going to need help on others. Once you get high in plain sight, you're basically a monster. Once you become an assassin, you become more of a monster. Once you get to epic levels, monsters are afraid of you. Other than that, know which foes that's immune to sneak attacks, know which one are not. Make sure you have high dexterity, get that. Definitely go for more, tumble items, then also hide and move silently too. Any immunities, go ahead and grab. Bulk up your will saves also, because that is the weakest of the 3 saves. Other than that, if you know what you're doing with stealth, you can rule the battlefield. This is it from my Neverwinter Nights 2 complete the perfect dual wielding assassin, rogue, and Shadowdancer build video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching, and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more guides, builds, and other videos from Neverwinter Nights 2. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner, or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night, and do enjoy the view.